Have you ever heard of a man who wrote about murderers while secretly being one himself? A celebrated journalist, a symbol of redemption, hiding behind his pen, the face of a monster. This story is real and contains disturbing details. Subscribe for more true dark stories, if you dare. Austria, early 1990s. A man named Jack Unterweger became a media sensation. A writer and journalist, famous for his articles about life in prison and the minds of serial killers. But what no one knew was that Jack himself was one of them. In his youth, he was imprisoned for the brutal murder of a woman in 1974. During his years behind bars, he wrote poems and novels about guilt and redemption, convincing the world he had changed. Writers supported him, journalists praised him, and after years of pressure, the government released him in 1990. But once free, the nightmare began again. Within a year, several women working as prostitutes began disappearing across Austria. Their bodies were later found strangled with their own bras, the same method Jack had used on his first victim years earlier. The horrifying twist? Jack was covering these murders as a journalist. He visited the crime scenes, described how the killer might have acted, while he was the killer himself. When suspicion grew, Jack fled to the United States. But international police cooperation led to his arrest in Miami in 1992. DNA evidence, witness reports, and crime scene details all pointed to one man, Jack Unterweger. He was sentenced to life in prison. That very night, he hanged himself in his cell, using the same method he used on his victims. The case of Jack Unterweger remains one of Europe's most haunting lessons, a reminder of how evil can wear the mask of talent, intellect, and charm. Can true darkness ever really change? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. More stories from the shadows are waiting.